With just a week until Election Day, Donald Trump's presidential campaign is managing the fallout of a crisis.
Then they'll say, oh, Trump is not truthful.
The former president's Sunday rally in New York City was supposed to culminate his campaign's closing arguments. Instead, critics allege it devolved into a racist scene, reminiscent of the 1939 Nazi rally occurring at the same location, especially when this comedian compared Puerto Rico to trash.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Other speakers piled on, making derogatory remarks about Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee.
As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president.
The Trump campaign has distanced itself from the comments. Casting his ballot in his home state of Delaware, U.S. President Joe Biden told reporters Trump's weekend rally's proof a vote for Trump is a mistake.
It's simply embarrassing. You know, most of the presidential scholars I've spoken to talk about the single most consequential thing about a president's character. And he puts that in question every time he opens his mouth.
That's why Vice President and Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris is using the closing days of the election campaign to argue a vote for Trump is dangerous.
Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other, fans the fuel of hate and division, and that's why people are exhausted with him.
Vice President Kamala Harris says there is a big difference between her and former President Donald Trump. At a rally on Tuesday in Washington, Harris says she plans in closing arguments to highlight that contrast. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.